Hello everyone, shalom to you today. Today is October the 30th, 2024. And welcome in, welcome back if you are returning back. If you are returning back and you're following what's going on here on this platform, the Most High God did bring provision last night. So I was able to go and have some provision. I don't owe again until the 2nd of November. So all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God. That's my everything. Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. And I'm grateful to the two people that gave to help me be able to pay yesterday's shelter and until the 2nd of November. And so may God bless you, because He will do so. And so if you're new, I look at a lot of crime, transgression, things like that that's going on. We look at it from a spiritual point of view. I'm not religious. I could come across extremely religious to you. I'm not. I just know who my Elohim is. Elohim means God. And there's only one God, and He swore by Himself, and He kills and makes alive, and He wants uprightness in the earth, and He does have enemies that are not upright, and He tells us He'll get up into the enemy's face, and He does. And He has a lot to say about people being crazy to other people. It's really coming from a demonic realm. The spirit world is real, and people like to dabble with it, and it causes havoc because it's demons. And so God's a God of war, and not to start it, but to shut it down. He tells us, He teaches our hands how to war. And some people are in real warfare from people that are opened up to stupidity and disgusting nonsense, and has caused people to, just go through some stuff. So anyway, I don't know where you're at in your walk with the Most High God, or if you even walk with Him at all. But if you want to learn Him, He wants to know you. Anyway, let's get started here. Most High God, I just thank You for this day. I thank You for who You are. And people who are standing completely alone, You are with them if they are calling out to You. There's something about a fire, and it's fraudulent. And it came out real strong right before I got started. And it's just something that just jumped out. And so I was just like, okay, whatever that's about. It comes out actually on the channel quite often. Somebody may be in court about that matter, and because a repeat witness word came out with that fire word as well that came out. And as I turned on this camera, I didn't even notice that rune that y'all seen me pick up this rune and put it in this bag. That's actually the fraudulent rune. As soon as I got done talking with you, God began speaking to me about that fire. Somebody's if you lie in the court of law on that, man, obviously there's something fraudulent around something with it. There'd be money attached to that thing. You're being warned. Somebody being warned about it. Or if you think you're trying to do something fraudulent, there's a painter involved. God just said there's a painter involved in it. Something to do with, so somebody has already done something where a fire was concerned, or you're something about being inside of a property, and something's happened with that. You're just a painter, some type of maintenance person, comes out all the time on my platforms. I don't know who you are that watches my stuff, but God knows about it. God knows about this situation, and you're not going to be able to, even if you get up and I don't know what's all involved in it. It's just God brings out so much. And whoever you are, and I'm picking up your energy, God's warning you. If you're somebody to take a bribe on getting up and being some type of a witness, or you already witnessed, now you got to have a repeat witness on something. If you lying, you're going to pay a heavy price for whatever that is. God's warning you here. There's also something come through my spirit that somebody has been praying for a piece of property, and you've got peace about that property, but something has been around the situation for you where there's been blockages. And God said, if you will simply take your shoes off and you will go to that property and you will stand there And you will declare that where the soles of your feet touch, he'll give you that property. Now this is this is a specific person that I'm talking. I don't know who you are. I don't know. I just know the word of the Most High's come through. And you know that there's a piece about that property, but something the enemy's got. I don't know why the enemy's fighting you, and I have no idea. It's none of my business. But God said if you'll simply go to the property, and you'll take your feet, your bare feet, and put it on that property and declare into the Most High His word that wherever you promise that wherever I put my soles of my feet and I have a peace about this that I prayed about you for it, I claim this right now in your name, Yehovah. Then he's going to give you that property then, and it's going to cause the enemy, that blockage is going to go away. You are also, when you get that property, you can do it even maybe with your feet you need to go walk the perimeter of that property. However you do it, your feet needs to touch that property. You need to touch it. All right, let's get started. Most High, what are you going to bring out here? We just call upon you and you alone. What does collective energy need to know about? No weapon formed against our people shall prosper. Our righteousness comes from you and you alone. So this is about making choices. Somebody may or may not need to turn their back on something, depending on what that is that you're going through. Somebody may be, there is blockages here. It's very passionate. It's fire energy. Like I said, there's something about fire. In general, it's something very spiritual is going on. There's like a big giant also in the way of somebody. But this is also about standing your ground and getting a victory. And somebody's making some type of a decision out here. There is a victory out here. This is all fire. Both fire and water hold this card. Two houses there. This you could be dealing with a mother situation and a husband or your in-law of some sort, where a mother or father is coming through some type of blockages of traveling, or maybe God's also putting a blockage from your enemy. There's a victory out here or something. There's two victory cards out here on something going on with the situation. So you have the King of Cups jumping out, and Scorpio holds this in the deck, but there's a snake on. There's something wrong. This is a manipulator in the reverse of the energy. There could be a love situation that's happened around some situation. This is emotional, spiritual emotional warfare that's going on out here. Something is affecting a large scope of an area. And something could be with the actual crop cutter, or somebody connected with a farm could be here. It's come out real heavy this last week as well. But somebody's got some type of lies and stuff around something going on. So there's a wish fulfillment here for somebody today. If you stand your ground the way you're supposed to, whoever is trying to trade something or did trade something or went somewhere or even turned their back on what they should or shouldn't have done something, there is some type of a victory or a wish out here. Knight in shining armor. This is not a match, but you just could be just dealing with somebody a little younger than you here in whatever's fixing to come out and unfold in this message. This can be a police officer card. I always just bring it out. It's a very kind individual if they are in the upright, and they're very fair if they are in the upright. If they're not in the upright, then they'll tell you whatever you want to hear with the Knight of Cups. Same with the King of Cups in the reverse. And somebody trying to pour on some type of something here. Could be dealing with a heavy drinker. It's really watery down here and fiery up here. It's steamy, vapor, smoky, something is out here. Why is this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups here, Most High God? Why are they here? What's going on between this energy? The Seven of Cups. A confusion of decisions, consequences being made. There's decisions here, and you've got... So this is the husband. The ninth house is out here real strong with the... So the ninth house is fire, and the moon energy of the fourth house, which is Cancer energy, holds this together here. And so the ninth house is out here. So you could be dealing with the big Sagittarius attached to something. You don't have to. But the ninth house goes back to the husband. This is the sperm. If somebody's got some type of a confusing thing out here around some watery decision that needs to be made or was made that has consequences to it in this war, there could be a returning out here. Somebody's a heavy drinker out here. We've got the cups being mixed. If something did happen, we had the pub and the bar come out in wording the other day, then something's out here with this. Some type of a war is out here attached to something going on. Then the Two of Swords tells us that there is confusion out here. It's confusion. Confusion is always connected with God, with strife. There's definitely some type of a war out here. Two of Swords also is a card of somebody that's willing to sit there and lie and not answer no questions, and that's why war is continuing. Maybe because somebody would be cut in some matter out here, because this is a cutting implement. There is a lawyer out here as well, the Most High showing, so there is something legal that is out here going on. So somebody's got decisions. Now, hopefully you make the right decision. If you're going to get up in here and lie about something, it ain't going to be good. There's a death matter out here as well. There's something by an actual body of water that comes out all the time. This is a river as well. This is inheritance. Some of y'all got inheritances. Something may have been cut by some type of money situation with that. This is about restoring things or healing things. But if somebody's lying to you today and they're willing to just sit there, or said that they were going to heal something and all hell's broke loose and it was a lie, and maybe you're asking questions about something's come out of that, they're willing to sit there and lie about something with it. There's more cups there. Fishy stuff out here. Fishy stuff going on, man. It's nothing but water and fire out here. Fire at the bottom of the deck, water at the top of the deck. Fire here, water here. It's incredible. The letter Z and the letter N may be prevalent here for something going on. Person, place, or thing. First, middle, or last name. Don't have to mean nothing. Could be county, state, I don't know. Anyway, something with those letters are out here for somebody. Show us more information, please. So this is the situation. Show me with these decisions that are being made today, Most High. So this is about waiting on things. There's yet stalemate energy that is here. There's jealousy out here with this card. So somebody's in the balance. There's something about some movement out here as well, or somebody's waiting on some movement to go on in their jealousy. Remember, we always talk about jealousy. It's cruel. God himself calls himself Kana, which is jealous. God says, if you ever made a covenant with God, said, I'm going to serve you, God, but you walk away from him, God says, I'm jealous of that because we made a covenant together. And you'd be in danger with God because you're breaking covenant with him. And he's mean as well in that, because his word says it's mean. And God don't want to be mean. He says, I got plans to prosper you, but you don't want to. He said, everybody who leaves me is going to be consumed because I can't protect you. You've stirred up my jealousy here. And so somebody got jealousy situation, but God himself, y'all need to realize that God himself is jealous. If you've ever made some type of a, hey, God, I love you and whatever, and I'm going to be upright with you, but something's happened. You didn't make something right where you should have, the way God tells you to, then he gets jealous of that stuff, and then you're in some type of war with God at that point. You need to realize that, folks. And what you and I do, we reap what we sow. And so if you're being jealous and crazy on somebody, you're gonna experience the same way. God's gonna bring it and dish it right back. But he says vengeance is his. And somebody's in this I'm willing to lie mode and confuse things and be some type of crazy and tell you whatever you want to hear. God ain't gonna have that, especially if you're trying to do something against somebody who's standing in uprightness and being fair, or needs something where the truth is concerned being done. You're going to be some type of kook out here. Somebody in danger with that energy. But you can do what you want. You got free will. But I'm telling you what, you'll lose there if you're going up against somebody who loves God. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Yeah, somebody does have a mask on up in here. They wear masks. It shows right here. They're willing to lie. Well, aren't you special? Anyway, there's somebody hostile here. All right, well, somebody's a doofus out here. They're jealous. They're mean. You got some boss figure attached to something, then you do. So then you got a boss and an employee attached to something going on around some jealousy nonsense where somebody's wearing some type of stupid mask around something, then so be it. Somebody's got a friend out here that's beneficial attached to some type of situation. That's why somebody's going to be able to get a victory. If God be for you, who could be against you? No one. I don't care who's doing what, folks. God is not going to justify a wicked party ever for anybody. That's just delusional. This is a delusional energy here. You go right on ahead and be crazy somewhere. I don't care what your situation is. That's dumb to show up like this, but you go ahead. It makes you feel better because you can't get out of some type of doofus energy. I guess so. What's in the hidden space? If you're new, I will put my 2 cents worth in, and I will put a judgment by the word of the Most High, because His word don't fall to the ground. And it's just better to get on His side because you're screwed anywhere else. And it should shake us up to think that you're high-minded and can get up in here and put some little mask on and act like you something, and I'm not willing to answer no questions about something that she answered, and you're willing to start this crap out here. You're going to die in this crap. You're going to die in the crap. And you ain't going to say Shannon didn't warn me, because I'm going to warn people. It's wickedness. Envy and strife brings confusion and wickedness. It's evil. Something's evil out here. What's in the hidden space, Most High God? What's in the hidden space? Something about a house. Again, property is out here. So whoever you are, positive or negative, is being talked about, it's out here. All right? So real estate is coming out. Somebody in your house is also involved in something, especially your husband. If those of you you're married or something like that. Your friend is out here. And either they're beneficial to you, or they're not. And somebody's wearing a mask for upright purposes to help in a situation. God's got spies also against His enemies. And He'll take every Jericho wall down He has. I don't know. Anyway, a house is hidden, or something about a piece of property is hidden in some type of a warlike energy that's out here. What else is hidden, Most High? The hostile individual. Okay, well, they're here. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. It's here. If somebody gets off on being some type of doofus out here, they're a demon. They're a stupid idiot, and they're a demon. Okay? If there's something to do with some type of a rope, it has come out really heavy. Okay? So this is somebody very repetitious in what they do. They get off on being stupid out here. They're crazy. That's a devil card. The J and the K. They could be a jock. It can be a jock card as well. Somebody's name could be Jack or Jake or something like that. Somebody's name could be Jill. Jack and Jill type energy. I don't know. Jazz. There's music out here. Maybe you like music that way. The name John, Joan, Jen, Jennifer, June. The month of June also could be here as well. Your kin is out here, or somebody's name is kin. If you had a question, that word is yes in the Hebrew, and this is also a yes card, and so is this. So we had big yeses come out the other day. If you had questions about something or someone, positive or negative, where all this nonsense is going on, God just showing me some stuff out here. But the letter J, K, N, and Z is out here. Somebody could listen to Jay-Z. That's also some music as well. Something's discovered out here. Or somebody's going to educate somebody with something. There's been a mystery out here. It's because somebody's willing to sit here and lie and set as a stalemate and be some type of crazy and put on mask for a war. Because they're guilty of something. Somebody is. Your child or somebody that you went to school with is here involved in this matter. Or your grandchild or niece or nephew. Or there's a student's card. Or there's a teacher involved in something as well. There could be something that has literally been written down in a journal somewhere attached to something. But your soulmates could be out here. This is also somebody stumbling up on information again, being educated with something. Somebody's mad because somebody's mask is ripped off, because somebody's mask is ripped off. Okay, too bad, so sad. For some of y'all, this is also a news card. It's also inventions, and somebody did invent something on something that's taking place. And so whether your inventions are positive, negative, whatever, somebody did something crazy around your inventions, it's here. It's also a little pop-up little lover. Okay, and so there's some type of little lover situation. For some of y'all, somebody got pregnant out here. That for some cases, because that just comes out way too much. Pick through my hands, Most High. What's going on with this? What kind of words do you want to bring out for any given person? Take what applies, chunk out the rest. I'll take several. 92. I just looked up and seen 92. If y'all missed the a video that I did about 3 or 4 days ago on the channel, go back and watch the 92 video. It says I look at you with hearts in my eyes. And somebody maybe is jealous of that. If it's lawful for you or not, then it is. If it's not, then something's out here with it. Okay? So anyway, there's the construction worker or worker. Again, something about a painter or something about that property is connected to something. A zealous supporter whose judgment is clouded by prejudice is out here. It ain't good. It's not good. A cleaner could be out here. The word sweep or broom or cleaner is written here. And I also got written here that Jehovah has a broom of destruction on his enemy. And so whoever's trying to be some type of stupid, God's also going to stir up some stuff and evil around people, like you said in the book of Jeremiah the other day. If you didn't turn from your evilness, that he's going to bring some evil around you. And we see some evilness out here, folks. We see some evilness going on out here. And so God's working things together the way they should. The enemy will get a little taste of their own stupid medicine out here, whatever it is. What comes around goes around. That's right. What comes around goes around. Gasp. Okay, or the final breath before dying is out here. Again, so there's death matter out here. If somebody would know some information about that, maybe somebody's died in their house as well. Somebody choked for other cases because that rope kept coming out real strong the other day. Something like that is out here, and somebody's willing to lie about something with it. Okay, well, anyway, there's a death matter. This goes back to eternity. So somebody, for some of your cases, got death. There's abuse. All right, it's unacceptable. And for some of y'all, there's children abuse going on in your home around something. Unacceptable. It says there will be justice. God's got a lot to say about kiddos. A postal violation is out here. That was real strong the other day. A sexual judgment around something is out here. That's why somebody wants to sit here. That's why somebody wants to sit here that way. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor. And otherwise, you may be very talented and somebody take your talent and done something with it. And neither oppress the afflicted in the gate, for Jehovah will plead their cause and spoil the soul that spoiled them. You're going to get spoiled. What comes around goes around. There's some type of a return energy. This is also a return energy. So some of you all, they're just control freak around something. They got something to hide out here. They're very abusive. They will have, there will be justice to some stuff. Somebody got sexual rape abuse out here as well, even on kids attached to something out here. It's unacceptable, and may you be met the exact same way, because what comes around goes around. May the most craziest individual come upon you, because you will. That's unacceptable. Control freak out here. Somebody underage is in the hidden space with this energy. Some of y'all need to talk to your kids. They may keep a journal and written about it. Okay? And maybe how you're going to discover something if your kids have kind of like shut down, or somebody has told them you say anything about this, or threatened somebody. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. Okay? There's the police right there. Oh, that's a police card right there. So is that. So is this. Can go back to that as well. The letter B is specifically coming out here. So the B and the Z, Buzz. Somebody's name could be Ben. That word goes to intelligence. Okay, we got the police out here. Either they're intelligent or they're not. This word goes to spoiling somebody and attacking them and taking their stuff. There's thievery out here. There's thievery out here. It's bad. Somebody could go by BJ, but the job is out here as well. Somebody's just acting. The word for star is out here. The word for tears and crying is also out here. The word back, okay, if somebody's doing something behind somebody's back because somebody is wearing a mask, okay, somebody got a friend out here involved in something, whether they're beneficial for you or not, or you're a beneficial friend, somebody else isn't, I don't know. You need to talk to your kids. Those of you who got kids and teenagers. Somebody's also, there's a trucking company showing itself out here. Whether you drive for JB Hunt or not, the JB is out here just bringing a trucking company out here. It's maybe while you're on the road, you got kids. You need to talk to your kids, folks, with those types of energy. It's too strong out here. There's abuse of something going on out here. Okay? The B can take you back to secrets and using your intuition, because it is the High Priestess card as well. All right? Somebody's name could be Beck or Becky, okay? Or something like that is out here. The wicked work a deceitful work, but to him that sows righteousness shall have a sure reward. That's right. I don't care who's trying to do what to anybody. If you're standing with God, we'll have a sure reward. I'm testifying about that over and over and over again on my platform. It does not serve you to be crazy. It just don't. There's something about a protection, or somebody needs a protection, or whatever. There's no protection outside of God, is what he tells us. So, the fraud rune does want to come out. Okay, so there is something fraudulent around something, and somebody spoiled somebody's stuff and robbed them in the gate and then oppressed them, and some type of cuckoo out here. The F and the O, the foe. Somebody has a foe out here, folks. They're an idiot. They're a stupid idiot. This is a money rune. It's also a favor rune as well. Something about a fuse on a vehicle could be involved in something going on as well. If there's some type of an attacking energy, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's name is Jeff out here as well. Somebody's name is Joe. That's a female or a male name as well. Specifically Jon. John is out here as well. JFK appears here. It's out here. Anyway, and that goes to president type energy, and bring it that far. We surely will. We got intelligence out here as well. So anyway, this is fraudulent things going on. Something hidden's going to come to the light for you, because it's right here with that. That'll agree with that card being out here. Your children are out here. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. This tells people to trust. Something's unfolding out here. This also go back to your home as well. So it definitely is here. Assets of any kind, inheritances, fighting about traditional things is also possibly going on. It's caused some type of stupid nonsense out here as well. But it is a favor rune. And so we do have some type of victory out here. And so whatever's going on, God says what comes around goes around. So somebody's not going to be able to escape something that they have done, because God's going to get the last say in something out here. And there's bad judgment on somebody. All right. So this is what come out. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Shalom. Pray for me. I pray for you all as well.